Hey guys, Tess here from It's Your Therapy LLC, and we are here to talk today about the seasons of life and depression. So, in today's age, we want what we want when we want it, and that is in Fortean terminology, the id. In transactional analysis therapy, it's the child voice versus the adult with parent voice. And it's also in different religions, for example, that like selfish or immaturity, if you will. The point that I'm trying to make of this is that we have been now accustomed to getting things quickly, to be efficient. We've been obsessed with productivity, and that's all okay up until an extent. Anything into an excess is not healthy. I know I'm not telling you anything that you don't know, but I do want to iterate here that this is affecting mental health in possibly ways that you haven't thought of or you've already thought of, and you just need to hear it repeated through another voice. So what I would like to propose is that maybe the depression is not that you're not happy right now, that you're not in that things are going well state. Maybe the depression is that we are attached to the outcome, and we think that the outcome is going to be it is going to determine our state of being. And we can do this with anything. So things are going well, we're happy. Things are going not well, we're not happy. Versus the joy that comes within yourself when you have a relationship with yourself, when you have a relationship with a higher power or a being outside of yourself, is something that fulfills you from the inside out. And when you have this, then you know that life occurs and you're not attached to the results and the outcomes and what happens or doesn't happen, but that there's an inner knowing and that you're doing your best and that you're being led on the path that's right for you because you're listening to your intuition, your inner spirit guide, God, whatever that the essence is of you, that is the light within you. And so being connected with that versus attaching, to these external, very fleeting ideas, ambitions, circumstances, situations, people, addictions. So when it comes down to depression, what I would like to propose specifically is that you see depression as an opportunity to grow spiritually, as an opportunity to grow in character, as an opportunity to withstand the storm and grow stronger, deeper roots. So when things are going great, there's no need to grow. There's no need to build a thicker layer. We need challenges to make us strong. We need to lift weights, pound the muscles, so to speak. We need to pound the weights to tear the muscle so that it repairs and it grows. But if we don't have any challenges spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or physically, then we're not going to grow in any of those areas. So when you're depressed, I just want you to ask yourself two questions. One, what am I trying to get from the outside that I could be looking inward and getting my needs met there? So what am I attaching myself to that's not in my control? Am I only okay if my spouse is okay or my partner? Am I only okay if I know my schedule, it will look exactly like this. I only know if I'm okay if I weigh this. I am only okay if I have this kind of hair today. I'm only okay if I know I'm going to make this amount of money. I'm only okay if I, and you fill in the blank. What are you basing your ability to be okay on? Second question. If this season of your life is a happy-go-lucky, things seem to be going well, ride it out, have fun, but reminding yourself that when you're in this state, and maybe you're in that state now, in that slump or what have you, things are not going right, then ask yourself, okay, what lessons could I be learning here? What am I being challenged by? And what fruits of the spirit or characteristics or emotional, psychological traits am I developing or could be developing in this season because of this challenge? How is it an opportunity to grow? Whether that's I'm working on patience this season. I am working on loving more, whether it be loving myself or loving other people, or I'm working on giving. I've been too self-focused. I'm working on forgiveness. What are you working on is the second question that iterates that this season is an opportunity for growth for you and not a time to be depressed because things aren't going perfectly. So I hope that was just the right amount of information for you to take a step back, evaluate, reflect on what season you're in, and maybe it's somewhere in between. I encourage you to share what season you're in and your outlook on it so that we can continue to help people see things not worse than they are, but exactly how they can be and are truthfully, so that we can live our best lives now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to you in the next video.